Hello everybody, and welcome to part 8 of creating a simulator game in Roblox Studio. Today we're going to make developer products, but first, I want to tell you that I made it so that gems have 1/5 the power by just doing this line of code right here because they were way too OP before. So let's actually start. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to duplicate the code button and shift it down. And now that we have that, we're going to rename the code button to product button and change the script in the product button, or the text in the product button, to buy 10 rebirths. Then, right in the product button, we're going to delete this, and we're going to add a variable called local marketplace service equals game get service marketplace service, and this will create a variable for the service that we are going to use. We're also going to make a variable called ID by doing local ID equals, and then we're going to need to do something outside of Roblox Studio. So we're going to go to Microsoft Edge or whatever browser you use, and click Create on the Roblox page. And you're going to go to the simulator game, configure start place, and developer products, and actually do it in configure experience, not start place. And then you're going to create new. You're going to do 10 rebirths, or whatever you're making the game pass for, or the products for. And then, but instead of doing the numbers 10, the number 1 and number 0, or digit 1 and digit 0, we're going to do IO, because 10 gets censored. So we're going to do, you'll do 10 rebirths, and then you'll do, grants the player 10 rebirths, except do IO. And I already created this before, but, you just do something like this, make the price in Robux 50. You don't have to do an image, I'm not going to, but if you want to, you can. And then you'll do create, except, I already made it. And you're going to go to the ID and copy the ID. Then you'll go back to Roblox Studio and you'll paste in the ID for it here. Now you need to actually prompt the purchase to the player. And you're going to do that by marketplace service prompt product purchase. And we're also going to make a new variable, local player equals script.parent. So parent. I think 4.parents. Then right here you're going to put player, comma ID, and this prompts the purchase of the developer product to the player. Now, below that, we need to actually put a function that gives the player the 10 rebirths, or whatever you're putting. So, you need to do marketplace service dot process receipt equals process receipt. And you need to put function process receipt, and then put in for the parameters process receipt, or not process receipt, receipt info, and then hit enter. And this the receipt info gives you a bunch of information about the purchase. And in process receipt, and what we did here is we create a function called process receipt that will handle the purchase, and we set that to marketplace service dot process receipt. And what marketplace service dot process receipt is it's a function that activates when you buy a product from marketplace service, and it'll activate the function. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put if receipt info dot product ID equals ID. Then, and we're actually going to do equals. Then, we'll do player dot player stats dot rebirths dot value equals that plus 10. And then we're going to do return enum dot product purchase decision dot purchase granted. And what this does is it basically checks, is this receipt, or is the product that's been bought, is it the product that gives the player 10 rebirths? And if it is, then it will give the player what they bought. And then it'll tell Roblox that it was granted. And then, right here, at the end, we're going to put return enum dot product purchase decision dot not processed yet. And the way for it to get to the end would be if none of the products, or in this case just one product, if that wasn't granted. And because what return does is it ends the function. So when you put so if the return this actually got returned, that means that the function wasn't ended right here, which means the player never received this. Okay. Now, oops, I changed it to no. Not processed yet, okay. Now if we play, you can join and click buy 10 rebirths. And we get 10 rebirths. And that was a test purchase, so I didn't actually use any Robux. But in the real game, it would cost Robux. So yeah, you can see our rebirths went up to 10. And we bought the developer product. So yeah, thank you for watching. And I hope you liked it. And bye.